You know, it just occurred to me that Capcom is taking over. I have Resident Evil was supposed to be my Saturday stream, but I did it this morning because the stream wasn't working yesterday. So I'm doing Phoenix Wright in my Resident Evil slot. And then I plan to do Mega Man after Super Meat Boy. And then Pragmata after Brawl's game. Capcom is taking over. I need us Capcom games. But I love Capcom. It's gonna be tough. I also know I did start this game, but I don't remember any of it, so we're gonna go with a new game. Okay, I presume Ace is only the first game because that's both starting us. So we're gonna do that. The first one about. Oh, it's a dead guy. Or dead lady, we don't know. Or the killer. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 AM, District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Hi, Chief. Phew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a mortal trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. I thought you couldn't be enjoyed if you knew the defendant. Like, if you have any relationship with the defendant or the accuser, I thought you weren't allowed to be as part of the trial. That way it was completely biased, or unbiased. A favor? You mean, you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Oh, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Here. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! Can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. These people say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. I was good at a saying. When something smells, it's usually the butts. In 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault, just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. Hey, JJ! Yeah, I was supposed to stream it yesterday, but internet was fucking up. So I did Resident Evil this morning to make room for Phoenix Wright tonight. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Probably should have done it the opposite way because Resident Evil is scheduled for this time, but oh well. What's done is done. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I am a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder's a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. A test? I didn't study! Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking. Eyesight fading. Knees weak. Arms are heavy. No vomit on his sweater already, so that's a good sign. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. The defendant is Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? I know this one. Glad I read the case before covered the cover so many times. It's... wait... oh... No! No way! I forgot, I'm throwing a total blank here. Phoenix! Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the right bumper to check it any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. What does it sound like in court? Like, do people just think she's insane? What do they think the right bumper is? Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy's autopsy. Okay, Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... Well, I saw the fucking statue in the cutscene, so that kind of gives it away. I kind of wish we didn't see the cutscene, because I think it'd be fun to keep reading on and see what happened. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. See no reason why you shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Oh shit! I didn't plan that! He's wearing my suit! I guess I'm wearing his suit. The lighting kinda sucks. But it is gray. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed. That's what's up. I mean, the tie's different. I got blue and black and he's got, like, a red. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Edges told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor, next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added into court... Holy hell. JJ, you're on to 75 now? Holy shit, dude! That's awesome! Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's amazing! I was not expecting anyone to reach that high. Thank you for checking in. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence you added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the right bumper to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. I'm talking about the AC, though. This suit is really fucking hot. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. His eye's already fucking twitching. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, what's it, buddy? We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. That first one didn't end so well. I don't know the second one. Who's Mark Antony? Didn't they all die? President Dump, you just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to court record. Victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Indeed. She appears to have returned to the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, those were men who gave her money and gifts. She took the money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want to answer. I don't think you want to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Ugh. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's G&G, dog. I guess you can't say bitch. I'm just gonna drop that. Ever had me doing that today? I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Boy. This is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. What do I do? Yeah. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Oh, wrong voice. I'm not good at nasal voice anyway. Oro. Oh, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So I didn't feel. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. But now that I know that he sounds like Toad, I can try to do that. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. That's gonna hurt my voice and so many people's ears. I am so sorry. Oh, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? Well, a man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing to the scene of the crime. I can't do Toad. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building.
I sound like Marge fucking Simpson.
Please bring Mr. Frank Sarhett to the stand. Mr. Sarhett, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh, yeah, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sarhett, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving. The head. I cried and frightened and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? He did, though. He said he went there. I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Society used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record added to court record. Electricity was out from noon to 6 p.m. Okay, he says he saw it at 1, so yeah, that tracks. No, Mr. Wright. Yes! Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, I used to expose the lies in the testimony the witnesses gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with the right bumper, then point out contradictions in testimony. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Being strange, I looked inside the apartment. And then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving. Dead. I crawled in front and found myself unable to go inside. I had to call the police immediately. However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Anyway, it was without doubt the defendant sitting right over the... Wait. He went to a public... Oh, wait! I remember the time. It was 1 p.m. No. So it was this. Cause of death, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. You found the body at 1 p.m. Yes, sir. Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I found it hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh,
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mrs. I, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and the whole story falls apart. Wait! I remember now! Would you care to give your testimony again? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Power was out, dude. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? Guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You're the voice saying it's time on a taped program, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Uh-huh. Nope. Ah, noon to 6. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or video. Ah! Popsicle, get out of the box. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Side? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Aha! Wait, I remember now. Mr. Side, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Side. So your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, motor weapon. Killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. Guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Okay, so... Huh. Okay, even so, you saw it at 1 o'clock. But the motor happened from noon to 6. Oh no, the motor happened between 4 and 6. So why would it be on 1?
Objection!
This evidence clearly was... nope. I did wrong. Please think of the facts before making accusations. I don't think that won me any points to the judge. What does press do? A table clock. Was it a table clock at the scene? This is the first I've ordered it. Oh, so that's what that does. Yeah, what a weapon. Go use it to hit the victim. No. The mortal weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as the weapon. That's what I just said. Did he does up in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here.
Objection!
Wait just a moment. The mortal weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? Huh? You with your objections and your evidence? Just who do you think you are? Loyal, who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It. Hey, I saw it. Okay? That's a clock. Sure.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the mortal weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is the clock. But how do you get close enough to see it? Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yeah. Your Honor, there was a gaping hole in this witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was the clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testifies that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw It? The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the mortal weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice is born into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Wait, what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
I never. Look, in the clock. I don't know. I mean, I saw.
Why does he have a toupee?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I hate you. It was him. I tell you. It was it. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn. Give him death.
Order. Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please.
God, my poor throat. Hold on. I'm gonna lose my fucking voice. God damn.
It is shred of evidence.
Case in point.
There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright. Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mrs. Hardhold is definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... By sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? Ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we hold the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Side heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Side, tried to talk you out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What is he talking about now? Wow, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the mortal? You can't prove that. You don't have a case. He's right. How much gonna prove that? Damn it! I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Time zones. What if she took it with her to Paris? Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness, unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Side. I come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Almost had him. Don't you have a lawyer too? Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Side. Mia, Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the high popsicle of the mortal. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Popsicle down. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you see the clock was already running slow on the day of the mortal. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course, there's a piece of evidence in the courtroom, in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. The victim has just returned from home from a bar. The victim has just returned home from a bar the day before the mortal. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her head in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Side? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh. I think you killed him. Oro, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find two culprits at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. You did it, Larry! And with that, this court is adjourned. So I think I was a common burglar. Posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people are out of the house. That day, when I went to the apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Side let himself into his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Side grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Whew. Still can't believe we won. Me neither. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's described, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you for one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's have it. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Oh, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Oh, Nick! Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't make you just want to cry. Larry. Oh, you so. Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing. Really. Isn't it? Wait. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Oh, yeah. Wait. What the heck is she talking about? Oh, the statue! She kept it. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you won't just some sumptuous. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen. Grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Okay. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. See, part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, Paul, at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so my first trial came to a close. It should have been me. Larry tapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me, yeah?" I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Fuck, does she fucking die? Say Fox, yeah. I didn't make it very far, clearly. Hello? This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. It's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sup as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue of the thinker and tells you the time. Thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey! I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. No. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not walking? That's lame. I'll take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that evidence? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis. But I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. I could too. Don't make me hungry. Okay. We heard the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting. Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you're not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. That statue's cursed. Red, white, blue. Larry, stop giving your statue to people. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. Said her sister's coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. That smell. Blood. Someone sue. Chief? Chief! Chief! Who are you? Change clothes off out cold after lying on the office sofa. Went back to the chief as she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder, and all too quickly it began to fade. To finally she was cold. Why didn't you call the fucking police as soon as you found her? Chief. As encrusted with dried blood. After this became the mortal weapon. Again. Chief. Sorry to like this, but if there are any clues here, she struck on the head with a blunt object. Probably died instantly. I think her lying next to her must have been the mortal weapon. I think I had a court record. There was some grass all in the chief's body. Those pieces of the grass light sand lying broken in the back of the room. Book remains over grass, right sand, book beyond all recognition. Nothing else that seems like, a piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Well, it is in blood. Honest scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper was a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Receipt added to court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. That girl just now. Where'd she go? Put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Ah! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I woke you. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya. So Mia's writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use of evidence like this outside the courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Well, why? Why don't you write my name? Please, just calm down. Why? I was just write my name. Uh-oh. Now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in. It was dark. So she was already dead. You're the chief. So you're the chief's sister? I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? It was that clock. It was the thinker. Okay, so I guess the phone is in the office. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. Oh, what was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Oh, you're the killer. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh, she was missing. You better not use it. The fan code ledger book. Everything's written in the chief's alternate handwriting. Small office, but makes a good bit of money. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used was PC for his email. Picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. This game was made in the early 2000s, I think. That is not ancient. And even if it was made today, don't call that machine ancient. It is not ancient. It is nostalgic. Chief's chair. Simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. The police! Sounds like they're coming up this way. Police! Police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. See? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a poster saying they saw a motor. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have, nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Does Lord Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. You're a very bad detective. What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. Sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center visitors. Well, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the loyal. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. First things first, I better get her sealed up. Yeah, of course I will. See ya. Oh, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What? What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? Oh, I'm good. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Huh, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strikes fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing is, he's lacking his experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said! I'm sorry! I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia. I know. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yeah? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. What's an acolyte? Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. Spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes! Let's see, that morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yeah. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot I have to delete those things. I don't know how to record those things. Can you tell me? Yes, so you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? That's it. Hey! Oh. I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see a detective come through, I'll ask him for it. Well, your notes so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Do you have a pen and paper? Oh, apparently she does. Maya's memo added to the record. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the past few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that made. It practically qualifies as serial murder by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 a.m. 9 o'clock. Not 9 a.m. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. So, you're an acolyte, a medium in training. That's right. The Fey family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fey family? So, Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain too far to her career, she said. Pals were first class too. I had no idea. Is that why she was such a good am loyal? Secretly. Nah. I spoke to the fucking victim. I spoke to the ghost. They told me who did it. Wait. What? So you're honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that?
Yes, in training.
Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous loyal. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you could go ask him to represent me? Yeah. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much! I have no one else to talk to. Say, what about your parents? Oh, shit, is she an orphan too? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. Trials tomorrow at 10 o'clock. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They'll give me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. September 6th, Ghostboro Claw offices. According to the receptionist, Big Boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when your parents loyal. Not to mention in an office like this. Guess I'll just have to come back later. Sorry, mahogany desk. Was been polished to a deep luster. Oh, nice. Okay, I guess we go back to Payne Code office. September 6th, Payne Code office. Offices for police officers. Oh, busy sorting for crews. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're the Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the name wrong, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. The Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He wasn't a killer. He was exonerated. He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on! That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick! Get over here! Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Thinks I might as well. About my, yeah. I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? So he's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. So you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? Huh? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Autopsy report added to the court record. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course not. Never heard of him. Whoa, when you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just plain dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. The rumors of back-alley deals and false evidence. I know for sure that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Because that's perfectly clean, as always. Only thing is missing is Mia. Sky's blue, and so am I. There's that hotel across the way. I was wondering, did you see my FA's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Jackie Loyal. Oh, he's on to me. Just don't say. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something metal. Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope. I know nothing, pal. Cell phone has a lot of numbers on it. Like a boyfriend. Cell phone holds all of little girl's fetus and spicy secrets. Oh, you trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. Already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. Don't have any suspicious call records in there, after all. Seems you didn't know it was a recorded conversation. My cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Check the court records here to record a conversation. Guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You're done, pal? Yeah, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your loyalty ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. And her sister, June July. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. I guess that'd be cousin, right? Different last name. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? Haha, you're trying your loyalty tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's stored in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. September 6th, Gateway Hotel, room 303. Oh, hello there, Anton. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? That detective told me. He said don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's also exciting I can hardly contain myself. You... As far as the law knows, you witnessed the murder. As far as I know, because of cutscenes, you did the murder. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful right witness. Wait, lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. That's me! There's a screwdriver stuck in the door. Oh, what's inside? Let's take a look. Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't play around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought you was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. What you witnessed. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you absorbed at the time of the incident. Oh! Absorb. Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. Because yeah, okay, whatever. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not cordial. You know that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Loyal. Oh boy. Could you who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Loyal, are you hitting on me? No, hey. Resume my job, you. You know you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. See the two glasses on the table? Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. No, not me. I'm just a loyal. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Hmm? Miss May doesn't like nosy little loyals. Oh boy. Bottle and 2 glasses on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's a faint office building, of course. You can see the inside of it pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize the face from this distance, though. Although, what's inside on? Maybe later. Browsers are fake, as expected. I know some browsing tools, but that's about the extent of my full knowledge. Simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Okay, so I can't get anything out of her. Seems like Mr. Ghostbug is out. Maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. That was the most over-the-top killing thought I've ever heard. Ah! So you're the one that says been looking for me. Yes, that's me. Looks even grander than I'd imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one can get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, so actually, it's about Maya Fey. Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why has changed the action? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. So why did you just say you're not busy? Wait a second. How do you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's already impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Maya's not here. Must be in questioning. Probably won't let her out for a while. Maybe I better go talk to that lawyer again. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew us would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. Well, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Keep. Fine. I don't have the time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth his salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How do you know Mia Fey? She walked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? Excuse me? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth it's 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. So what's the point of collecting art? It's worth like a fuck ton if you're not gonna sell it. Because 3 million is a house. And maybe a car. And that's about it. That's still pretty good, though. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. I'm not buying! Jeez. Okay. Table for clients. No, get ebony case, if I'm not mistaken, that allows me to solid gold. I can tell someone who's got money to burn. December 6th, 3:42 p.m. Attention send of visitors. Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer? Well, see, let's be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He's all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Look. I see. I've been abandoned then. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. This man, he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yeah, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there's an unusual murder case. Be quite sure everyone is talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow. So what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. Just a little longer now before the stated appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? I just leave and go? No. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a post without any friends. I know. I have been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Alright, thank you. Oh. So you smiled at least? At last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's soul. When I tried to look into the that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Is it the phone receiver? Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you're I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment. That's your service, sir. Oh, right. Just gone up to the living room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the facilities. You've no need of anything. I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Oh, I almost forgot. Ah, you came back quick. Might ask you to inform Miss May that there was a message for her. Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, so, Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? The screwdriver was taken out of that half-open drawer. Not a chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? Pocket it! What a woman I hope be doing a thing like this. Wiretap added to the courtroom record. Sweet! There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in a hotel room? Story behind all this. I know it. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. Yeah, Gumshoe's a shitty detective. You gotta investigate the witness too. For Maya's sake. I'll get this room's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Both is good. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh. Time to scram. What's the tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May? In court. September 7th, 10 AM, District Court. Courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. Better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. Hold on, can't plug my computer. Prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Begin then. We call our first witness, Your Honor. Prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm a detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. And I'm ready to start my job, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Body was found by this window here. And cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. Mortal weapon was a statue of the thinker, found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. I don't think that part mattered. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Court fans added to court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir? You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence he did, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. No. She was in the other room. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. May we begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Hey, my sister's on at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in witness testimony, she bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. Look, lots of times. I should have expected my, would know some what's this or six. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Who did he say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. Calls from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right? Calls from the crime scene. Okay, I passed. Not so too much, though. Right, please continue. 2 people were there already. Yep. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? Well, correctly. You said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Oh? Did I say that? Me? I already say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious and she saw us in pink, pal. Oh, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? Guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes! Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor. So, something I should have told you first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Read to your testimony again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Yep. Right. I was also that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor. Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm very embarrassed. Forgot about it, Your Honor, so try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin cross-examination. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, that's where the window was. Got it. The word Maya was clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. There was blood found on the victim's finger. Before the victim wrote the killer's name. Nope, wait. Go back to the last one. She didn't have time to die. Death was instant.
Objection!
Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You see, the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? Is really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course you wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from blunt object. She died immediately. What? No biting your way out of this one, Detective. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? Oh shit. I'm pretty sure it was the day of the murder. You're wrong there, pal. We didn't write an autopsy report till the day after. Oh, right. Prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to blow from a blunt object. But there was a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to admire. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. Should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? The detective is Sam. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? Huh? I thought... Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You're at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? But... Oh. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Oh, understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report updated in the court record. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. This isn't good. Prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? I don't think any part of it is innocent. Witness, your name, please. Why are you showing up to court in pajamas? April May. At your service. It's not pajamas. It looks like pajamas. Order! An introduction to not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was, in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. This hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Well, it's 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. When attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. That girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. The woman with long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Well, Your Honor, I see. There's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to throw the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? Popsicle, this is dry clean only. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite informed, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know techniques well. Or cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey! How dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Ah. Okay. God damn it. Time wasn't there. I mean, maybe that's a good thing, though. She dodged? Dodged what? The attack. Please continue testimony. The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey? Uh-huh. Scandal, sort of. Oh, some people might say pretty. That's your thing. Your thing. And the person attacking her? How do you know she was a defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a gorgeous physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, gorgeous figure. Testimony's bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question his testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? I saw her call the police. Maya was already out of the room. Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way that night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say? You mean loyal? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would?
Damn.
Almost had her.
I did see everything. I did.
The victim, the woman dodged the first attack and went off to the right.
Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statuey clock. The Thinker, I think.
Why do you know it's a clock? Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? I see. I wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Also, there was nothing in it.
Objection!
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing?
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Loyal. You said the statue of the Thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it.
Ah.
Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Ms. May, can you explain how you know this was the clock? The witness saw the murder with their own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've got murders with these questions before. Oh, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. That was close. You stopped me there. The trial would be over. Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How do you know it was a crock? Because I hold it? Yes, I hold it at the time. So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.? No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I would put my hotel room. The offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have held the crock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. The phone call. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have held it. You at the hotel? Oops. There's no way you could have held a crock off in the building next door. You have proof that she could not? Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. The courtroom proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. I'd like to propose a test to see if she really could have held it. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed. Objection sustained. Objection. Will you proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. No, sir, because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look, right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? As you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
Right?
Well, Miss May? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, you must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness saw the clock, then there was no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she held it. That's exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a gaudy phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. Gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So, you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? It's lame. I'd take the clockworks out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor? I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at a hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain to this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Isn't it obvious? Saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go through so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. Larry said he made it. The witness claims she has seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that would prove the witness had not seen the clock before. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores! Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? I don't know how to say this.
Was it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it! And she should die for it. Die!
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. She changed pretty quick. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Ah. Oh? Oh. So me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. Territory. Oh, she's the same approach as Miss Larry. Miss May held that very clock in her hands. Mr. Wright, when was this? When she used it to strike the victim. When else? Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed Mia Fey, I say. And when you struck the false ring, in fact made the Thinker ring. That's when you heard it. But no, Phoenix, you yourself just said the clockwork was taken out. You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix, right? What's that supposed to mean? It was you who just proved that the Thinker was empty. Of course it wouldn't be. What's more, the witness had a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor misguided Mr. Wright that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder? Phoenix. Maya was in the other room. She called the police and said Maya did it. She only saw you when she made the call. Trial's over. Good job, you're done. She can't prove it. She did it. It would be my pleasure. No way. Yes way, Mr. Royal. Did the murder take place at 9 o'clock at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy. Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness's story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid. Mr. Wright, you just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman. Sorry, Your Honor. That didn't go so well. But if that's the case, then how did she know the Thinker was a clock? Wait, Your Honor, I figured it out. There's one of the ways Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof. Well, proof you say? Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know the Thinker was a clock? Wiretap. Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, won't you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It tells me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. Proof that victim said on the phone. The weapon is the clock is... Yeah, we already hold it. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? Well, this time, it's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and tells you the time. Miss April May, you used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the Thinker was the clock. Am I wrong? Hey! Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. She seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap a phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you!
What gives you the right to talk to me like that?
You lawyer!
My poor voice. It's no fair! All of you gang up on me like that! I'm the bad guy. Is that it? Is that it? Oh, okay. And crocodile tears. That did it. The court seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Miss May, why did you tap a phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a motor trial? Isn't simply tapping irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. Yeah, tapping the victim, so... It's not irrelevant. It's very relevant. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on. Let's continue examining Miss May. Doesn't say a time of death, though. Alright, on to the cross-examination. What exactly do you have left to examine, Mr. Wright? Miss April May has admitted to the wiretap, yes, but that bears no relevance to the case at hand, murder. Some way you can prove any connection. I think this can't be the end. Primary evidence. Then I believe the cross-examination is over, Mr. Edgeworth. Prosecute him any other witnesses to call. None, Your Honor. She's the last. What that means? May is guilty. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? The defense would like to call the bellboy after all. As I thought. May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy, and Miss April May's alibi proved to be solid, then by default, your client, Miss Maya Fey, will be pronounced guilty. Are you prepared to accept my condition? Edgeworth, he's got me backed into a corner. I don't see any other way to take this. I accept. Very well. I don't think that's how court works. The court calls a hotel bellboy to the stand. Like, you can't say, hey, if my client says they didn't do it, then your client's guilty. That's not how that works. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. It certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That teaser looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, so I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, mine will be finished. Yeah, I don't know what I have. What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests. I clean rooms, I make beds. Even deliver room service, sir. Check Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Oh, you saw it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. Then I saw them, and Point being, I remember her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? Just one iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock, time of the murder. Well, so it's precisely because of time, of course. I don't have anything saying the time, though. And that's real unfortunate. Precisely 9 o'clock then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy? And like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, so therefore I knocked on it. But at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Nope, that was wrong. Your Honor! Yeah, okay. Deliver the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May yourself. You saw this mistake from yourself. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. That's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Oh, when I brought them to the sir, she, the guest, sir, filled me with, an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Very fishy to me. Miss May was up to something, and mind the bellboy to remember her. Shit. Yeah, I got nothing. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. This is a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen. Can I? Nope. There's gotta be something. Wait. Please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This tour out of justice has gone on long enough. No, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Ooh. Room service. Tell me again about room service. Again, sir. At exactly 9 o'clock, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. Guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge. See, $18? Doesn't that seem very expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. We don't skip on the ice. Why 2? What did he just say? What did he say? Quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying at in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Objectionable. The witness will answer the question. Oh, yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, so... You fool! I have done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into the twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hope that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that is not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of my affair. Court is adjourned. Hey, I did it! September 7th, 2:24 p.m. Takes to court, defendant lobby number 1. Mr. Wright! You're amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, that other attorney is pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It shivers up my spine. You say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man was Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? Oh, they arrested her. I guess she's known her songs walk everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later today. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm gonna find out more about this man. Do you think he was one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. That might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of the testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Oh no, how much good this will do for me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Let's save progress, please. I'm gonna double save. Then we're gonna read up to somebody. Don't know who yet. We're gonna find out. Is anybody we know online? Oh, he's playing Persona 5. So we're gonna go out to Oya. I am also going to have to leave immediately because I don't want spoilers. But have a good night!